Good morning, good morning. It's Sunday morning, man. It's Sunday morning. So yeah, man, so wow, man, I got a lot of comments on the video yesterday, huh? Well, you throw Spencer's name out there, boy, there's a lot of folks that Spencer got some damn fanboys out there, don't he? I don't know. But no matter what none of them say, I'm not going down a hill forward, and you know, like that. I don't know where that comes from. I mean, to me, I thought, you know, what do I know, man? But I thought that was just like common knowledge not to go forward down a hill on a Z-turn mower or a heavy commercial mower. Now, if you're on a walk behind or something, that's a little bit different because they sit a little bit lower. And you're not a part of the mower, right? Your weight is on the sulky, or you're walking behind it. But even if I'm walking behind the mower, I'm still not going to want to go downhill with it, because I know I know that I might lose control. I mean, and I thought that this was, I didn't know that this would be such a controversial thing here, because to me, I mean, maybe, you know, what do I know? I'm just throwing it out there for debate. I know what it feels like to be on slopes. Y'all see I do some slopes, but I'll tell you what we should do is, let's just ask Randall over there at Elite Landscapes and Life Stories. Let's ask him, because he is, and I haven't talked to him or nothing, because he is in West Virginia, and there's a lot of hills. And so, of course, he's on a sit-down skag, but I wonder what he would say. And Randall, if you're watching this video, chime in, buddy, chime in. I mean, you know, I ain't asking nobody to, I mean, I ain't talking bad about nobody's mama or nothing. I mean, I'm just stating a fact that the whole time I've been in business, when I go down a hill forward and in the wrong conditions, I end up losing it. Or even sometimes, you know, going sideways if you miscalculate. It's all a learning process. You gotta learn what your particular mower is good at. In Spencer's case, of that video I saw of him going down a hill forward, I mean, and then explaining it, that's how you do it, like that's a common practice. And to me, that is not a common practice. And what do I know? I'm in Georgia, he's in somewhere up north. What do I know about what they do up there? But I know lawnmowers, and I know leverage and traction, and I know the engineering behind the zero-turn mowers I have. Now, if you're on a stand-on mower, well, all the weight's in the front. Well, in Sean's case, he's not a little guy, so all the weight is not in the front. All the weight is probably in the rear. The engine probably don't weigh as much as he does. Now, if he steps off the mower, then that's what I would do. If I'm on a stand-on mower, and I don't have a stand-on mower, I've never owned a stand-on mower. I've ran them before, but y'all know I'm not a big fan of them, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. But if I'm on a stand-on mower and I'm coming down a hill like that, that's going to be awkward for me. I'm standing up, I'm already up higher than the mower, and now when the front of that mower starts going down a slope, it's going to feel like I'm a lot higher up than I really am. But if you're at the bottom of the slope and you go up the hill, straight up the hill, right, and the mower tries to do that on you, just step off the platform and walk up the hill behind it. I mean, because if you step off the platform, then for sure the mower will not pop up. If it does, if you don't have any weight on the rear of the mower, and the mower is just, and you're walking up the hill with the mower and the mower still pops up, you might need to weed eat that hill. I'm just saying. Had a couple of, one guy come in here and said that's the pot calling the kettle black. I don't know what that means. Does that mean that I'm like Spencer, and is that what you're trying to say? You know, I'm nothing like Spencer, man. I mean, nothing like him. I mean, my channel does not demonstrate anything like, if somebody watches my channel and they watch Spencer's channel, just two totally different elements there. Spencer likes to gloss over everything and you know, I don't know, make every scene and every moment out there happy, or you know, he doesn't never, you know, well, to me, he doesn't never really tell the truth of how it really is. It ain't that he's lying, it's just that he's omitting, you know. And what do I know? I could be wrong. They could be I mean, they could be happy as all get out up there in the out there in the 90-degree heat and all that. But see, one thing about Spencer that is different than me is Spencer doesn't have to worry about being super efficient. That's why he doesn't talk about it. He doesn't have to worry about none of that because he makes his money on the YouTube and sponsors and stuff. And hey, that's cool, man. I wish I could. I have to make my money on the actual work. That's you know, YouTube pays me peanuts, y'all. And I know everybody thinks, well, Ray, you getting big money on YouTube. No, I'm not. I'll be lucky if I get $250 a month, and it's a lot of time to do the videos. And you know, I'm not going to stop doing the videos. I would like to get to 3,000 subscribers if you guys could help me get there. But you know, talking about Spencer or whatever might not get me there. I might lose subscribers. So, and I don't know him. I don't have anything personal against him or nothing like that. I'm just pointing out the obvious. Well, Ray, why didn't you go on his video and comment? Because he won't let me. I'm blocked from his videos. So, you know, that's okay. You know, it's his channel. He can do whatever he wants to do with it. He can block people if he wants to. But I'm blocked from his channel, so I can't comment or anything and anybody see it. You know, if you know, Spencer feels that way, then that's fine. You know, I don't know him. He don't know me, so we're not really, you know. I mean, I ain't missed a meal yet, put it that way. But back to some of the comments, man. Another thing too, picture this, y'all. If you're at the bottom of a slope, right, and you want to go up the hill, what would be the best way to go up the hill? Back up it? That's what some people are actually, they're not saying that, but their philosophy is the same thing. They're saying go forward down the hill, which is the same as going you're not going to have nearly as much traction if you're at the bottom of a hill and you try to back up the hill. You're not, because of well, the way the mowers are, my mowers. I can't talk about any other mowers but my mowers, and they're the Exmark Laser Z 60-inch X series mowers. So if I'm at the bottom of a hill, I'm not even thinking. It doesn't even cross my little brain to back up the hill, because you're probably going to tear the ground up. In some hills, you're just going to have to weed eat. I don't have a lot of that here. I got some ditches and stuff that I see some of the other YouTube people, you know, Spencer and some of the other guys, where they you know, will weed eat a ditch or whatever. I rarely do that. I rarely will weed eat a ditch. Normally I'll take a mower and get everywhere I can. Now, I'm not in a hilly area either, but I want to call Randall and see if I can get him on the phone and see if we can chat for about 5 minutes. Let me see if he's got time this morning.
What's
what's up, man? You riding?
I am, yeah, driving up here to Richmond, Virginia today for my mom's birthday, man.
Oh, well, cool, man, cool. So I did a video yesterday, and they talking about slopes, and
yeah, I watched it.
So I got the camera on now, and I said, let's just ask somebody like Randall that lives in the slope world. I don't live in an area that has a lot of hilly stuff. Well, there's some, but you know, you live in an area where, well, everything's hilly.
Yep.
So, do you go forward down a hill?
I do not go straight downhill with my mower. No. I go exactly like you were saying, up the hill and back down the hill the same way. I don't turn on the hill. I just go up and back and forth, up and down. Up and
Right.
down.
So if you got an area that's going down a slope, and the bottom of the slope is a fence, right? You would back down You would back down that hill and get next to the fence, and then start going up and down.
Every time. Every time.
That's how I do.
Dude, I have hills that back down to like 15-foot retaining walls I could fall off of.
Right, exactly. That's what I was saying. Going forward that way, ain't no way I'm doing that.
Nah. And I did see a comment from somebody that was talking about the X marks. If you don't touch the controls, let the hydros do the work. And that is true to a certain point.
Unless the ground gives way.
If the ground's wet, and it's more your follow through area. Do you have room to follow through once you come down that hill?
What's at the bottom
of that? If that's the case, if I have follow through area, I can go down a hill straight forward, and my hydros slow it down as long as I don't touch them.
Right.
But at the same time, in my world, I have wood lines, I have retaining walls, I have stuff that I don't want to slide into.
Yeah, ponds.
So,
I don't know.
Yeah, why risk it? Why risk it?
Yeah, it's easy to go forward down a hill when there's no penalty to pay if it don't work out for you.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Exactly.
And in his video, that's what he was showing. He was showing going forward down a hill. Well, I guarantee if there was a pond down there or a 15-foot drop off down there, he wouldn't have went down there forward. I don't think so. It would be so uncomfortable for me to go forward down a hill like that.
No, it's funny that you just had that video, because I've had a video sitting on the wayside for like 10 days now on a huge mountain slope that I mowed, and I just edited it last night. So I'm gonna have a little bit of talk while I'm mowing it, just to get all those points taken care of that you're talking about.
And I'm gonna put you're on video right now, so
good, man. Because I mean, it's important, man. Because like you said, if some of these guys are telling people to go straight down the hill because your mower can do it, that's a lie. As soon as you lose traction in that fashion. If you're going straight downhill head first, you lose traction, you're done.
Is you gonna slide all the way?
If I'm going backwards, if I'm going backwards and I lose a little bit of traction, I can catch that back up.
Yeah, or I can go forward and start hitting an angle, get up out of that slide before I start sliding. And some hills you just gonna simply have to weed eat. I mean, some slopes you just have to weed eat. It's just too freaking steep. It's just no matter what.
And everybody who does this for a career drives around town and they see these slopes that people went side to side on.
Right.
And they see the tire marks that you were talking about, because the weight of the mower turns sideways, starts eating into it.
Starts fishtailing. We
all see that everywhere we drive. Like, oh man, look at this track. Those idiots should have changed their direction or something.
Right. Especially like on the roadside where they got them stupid steep and really big areas.
Yeah, man.
If you ain't got a VIN track or something that's really designed to lay flat, hover, hug the ground. See, my X-Mark, the Skag mowers, they're great on hills for what they are, but they're not no 6-wheel freaking lowboy.
Right. They're not mini tanks that just stay to the ground no matter what.
Right.
That's strictly the Ventrex. That's their MO, man. That's what they're known for.
Yeah, and they can take a lot steeper hills than my mower can.
Oh yeah, dude. Ventrex can go up like a mountain goat, man. Straight down.
And there's a lot of things you can do if you're on slopes like that. I'm just talking in the video in general. If you're on slopes like that, there's a lot of things that you can do to stabilize your mower. You can put weights on the front of it or any stuff like that too. That'll make it a little bit more. If you're going up a hill and the front end pops up on you, you might have to weed eat that.
Yeah.
If you can't go sideways.
And that's a good point, man. That's what my video coming up is about. I do that to the front end of my mower because that's the only way you can guarantee your safety, man.
Right. And I've had guys actually sit on the front plate there and to get me out of a fix that I done got
Yeah.
in. Where I can't go up, I can't go down, and if I go up, it's popping up. So I'll tell a guy, hey man, come sit on this front end of this thing so I can get out of this situation I'm in. We'll weed eat it from now on. You know, that's how we learn, right? That's how we learn. You know.
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't know, man.
You can purchase the weights to put on these mowers,
Yeah,
but then you constantly have it on the mower, and I don't want extra weight on my mower all the time. So,
but yeah, man. So how you been, dog? I'm gonna turn the camera off, y'all. Yeah, I mean that's what Randall thinks. He said it. Y'all heard him. So I think he's gonna do a video, something like the one I did, talking about the sub. I didn't realize this was such a controversial topic. I just thought it was common sense, man. I don't know, man. But I got to get on this light. Y'all see, I've already got I got the trailer hooked to the truck now, and I'm going to try to go on and do that. So we're going to pick this back up in the shop, man.